welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marina. I do mobile home living in a trailer park in Tennessee, and today I'm going to show y'all what I got my kids for Christmas. Well, what I got one of my kids and my dogs for Christmas, because right now I can only show you Cammy's presents. Cammy is my 9-year-old son. The reason I'm only showing his is because the others are going to Nana's tomorrow, and I know that they are going to be on those tablets, and I know they're going to be watching this. So Colton, JC, and Jolie, if you are watching this, you better turn that tablet off right now. Cammy is my 9-year-old. I have 4 kiddos. I have 2 7-year-old twins, a 9-year-old son, and an 11-year-old son. I don't showcase the word autism very much, but I do want to go ahead and say that the 9-year-old that we're going over his presents today does have autism. I do say that because some of these may look a little different. You don't understand why we've got some of these presents for a 9-year-old. You know, the spectrum is very large, and Cameron likes things that maybe other 9-year-olds don't like, and that's okay. That's not just a thing with autism. That's a thing in general with kids. Every child is different. So I just want to say that. I don't like to say that very often because autism does not define my child. But that will just kind of, I get a lot of questions, and that it will kind of broadly answer any questions that needed to be asked. There are certain things I don't share about my children on here because honestly, this is my platform. This is not my kids' platform. This is not my husband's platform. This is my platform, and I choose to be very selective on what I do share regarding my kids. I did get a lot of, I'm doing Vlogmas in yesterday's video. I got a lot of comments, not so nice comments, about how I don't have my kids like cleaning their mess and stuff, or why do my kids never clean? Why do we never see your kids cleaning? Well, first off, this is not their channel, this is my channel. But secondly, I parent how I parent, and I'll accept advice all day long, but what we're not going to do is we're not going to bully 7-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 11-year-olds. That's just not, I can't tolerate that. Those are my children. They're the most important people in my life. So the reason you guys don't see them on camera is because I choose not to have them on camera a lot. Now, I had Cammy in the latter part of that video, but that's because the others I can kind of tell to stay away and they'll understand. Cammy doesn't understand that. So if I have to be careful on how I converse with him and how I try to explain something to him, because it could easily look like I just don't want him there whenever I'm like, you know, trying to get him out of the film and stuff like that, out of the vision of the camera. It can look to him as if I don't want him around, and I never want him to think that ever. So you'll see him sometimes in the backgrounds more often than the other kiddos. But yeah, I parent how I parent, and I'm confident in my parenting, and I hope that you are too. You know, I hope that you do for your kids what you want to do for your kids, and then I'll do the same for mine. Nobody can parent your kids like you can parent your kids. Nobody can parent mine like I can parent mine. But as far as them cleaning and stuff on camera, that's a no-go. I ain't doing that. If they want to get channels when they get 18 and on, then so be it. But as of right now, I'm not about to film my kids cleaning my house. So we're going to start off with Cammy. This is not all of the presents. I am having to break this video up in parts. Because I'm doing Vlogmas, and it's really hard to get a long video up during Vlogmas. I know a lot of you guys have said that you miss the longer videos, and I miss doing the longer videos, but for Vlogmas it's virtually impossible. But I do want to say, like I said last year when I did a what I got my kids for Christmas video, Christmas is not about the gifts. I can promise you, if you gave your child a Ferrari, you pulled it up in the driveway, I can promise you they would not light up like a Christmas tree like they would if you sat down and played Legos with them for an hour. It's not about the amount of money you spend. We always do Christmas very big in this house, and we always have. Like I said, mentioned in a prior video, even when we were really bad off with money, I worked all year long to get a good amount of presents, and it's just something that I like to do for the kiddos, because that was done for me when I was little. We had really big Christmases, and I remember it was super magical, not only because of the gifts, but knowing that someone thought about you enough to kind of scope out your likes and try to find things that they think that you would find interesting. I always found that to be the bigger thing. Like you would hand me a present and I would love the present, but I remember even as a really small child in the back of my mind thinking, wow, how did they know that I wanted this? Like I don't remember telling them this. I must have said this and they remembered it from like January or something. So that was the magical part of Christmas for me, and I want my kids to always experience that. But I will tell you, it's not about the money. It's not about the gifts. Please don't think this is at all bragging in any way. I'm humbled that I could get what I can get for my kiddos, and you might get more and you might get less, and that's okay. Because like I said at the beginning, nobody can parent your kiddos. Nobody can love your kiddos like you love your kiddos. That's the important part right there. That's the end goal, right? Like I parent this way, you parent that way. I get this, you get that. But in the end of the day, nobody loves my kids more than I love my kids, and nobody loves yours more than you love yours. So don't look at this and think, oh man, like I really feel bad because I couldn't get all that for my kids, or oh man, she didn't get enough for her kids. Don't think that. This isn't a comparison game. This is just ideas for you guys. This is why I'm getting this up so early. It's ideas for you guys in case you have kiddos around my age or kiddos on the spectrum or something, and you're finding it hard to find like good toys for them and toys that you think that they'll like. This just gives you ideas. Also dog ideas, which we're going to start off with the dogs real quick because we just have a couple here. I still have some back in the closet I can't reach right now. We had to get the toys and all the stuff out and do like a kind of, I keep tabs on what I have so everybody has the same amount, because we do a same amount money wise, but we also try to do the same amount toy wise, because like, you know, we all have them open one at a time at Christmas, so it just makes sure everybody has something to open when everybody else is opening something. So I still have some stuff back in there, but a couple of the toys, I have a puppy, a wiener dog puppy, and I have a 2-year-old wiener dog. And some of the toys I found for them are these little Arnold and Chucky, and they squeak, but I'm not going to squeak because every time I squeak these toys, y'all say that your dogs go haywire. But I got these at TJ Maxx for $4 a piece, and I think they're adorable. I think this one was $4, or this one was $5, and this one was $4, and I think these are adorable. Are they going to get tore up right away? Absolutely. Binks is going to have this one going in 5 seconds flat, I'm sure of it, but they're going to love tearing them up nonetheless. And then I got the last thing I'm going to show you guys for the puppies today. Like I said, I'll show you more when I get in there and dig them out. This is going to be several parts, y'all. This will probably take me a good 5 parts to get all of these present ideas out there to you guys. But I got this little treat. It's a hide and seek treat toy kind of thing. They can get the treats out of there, and like they make all the sounds. They can get the treats out of there, and it's kind of like a learning, like hide and seek, like fun activity for them. It keeps them busy. I got these at TJ Maxx for $7 a piece. So they also had cute little pretzel ones too. I got the Cheez-It one and I got the cookie ones, but they had a ton of different ones. I think they had pretzel ones, they had chip ones, all different kinds of interactive toys for the puppers. So if you have puppies and if they're as curious as mine, then you might want to think about putting those either in the stockings or wrapping them up. I wrap up Binks' toys every year, and then I get little things for the stockings, but these will definitely be wrapped up because he likes digging into them. So that's what I'm going to show you for the dogs. Now, starting off with Cammy, this is not all Cammy is going to get. This is only about half of what we have. Half of it, some of it's still on the way, and then some of it's back in the closet. So this is what I could just pull out that I had available right there, so I didn't have to go digging and climbing mountains to get to the back of the closet. This is just what I could get up front. So things that Cammy loves. Cammy loves Toy Story. Cammy loves Peppa Pig. Cammy loves Poppets. Cammy loves anything games. He loves gamers. He's like his daddy in that area. He loves games. And he loves Ben 10. He really loves Ben 10. So with the gaming things, it's a little bit hard because we can't get him anything with like little cassettes or little games that you put in it. Like Colton has a Switch. And with Cammy, it's really hard. We wouldn't be able to get him that unless we got his games like on the actual Switch, because he doesn't like to put the games and the cassettes down in there, and sometimes he doesn't know how to. So if we were to go that route, we would do that. That's not something that we got him this year. It's something that we thought about, but that's not something that we got him. Instead, we picked things that where he could have several different options at several different times. So if we go in the car, he doesn't just have a switch with a couple of games on it. He has several different things he can grab for. I'll show you those in a minute, but he does love Ben 10. He loves Ben 10, and these are 4 figures that he didn't have out of those figures. He has a few, but these are ones that he didn't have. This one is the XLR8. I don't even know what none of these are. But Colton and Shane were helping me pick them out, and we found these at Five Below for $5, so that was a steal. He has the XLR8, and he has the Ben Tennyson. Sounds like tennis ball. Ben Tennyson. And then he has the Heat Blast. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Snun. And then he has the Diamond Head. That's an original name, Ben 10. Diamond Head. Because he has a diamond for a head. These are the 4 Ben 10 figurines that he got. And then, like I said, with the gaming stuff, I wanted him to have several different options. I didn't just want him to have one gaming system with a couple of games on it. He would get very bored of that very quickly. So one of them that I saw, I found this at FYE. And this is a Pac-Man. It's like a pocket player. That's what they're called, pocket player. And it has a couple of games on it that he can go in between. So this is going to be super easy for him to take in the car with us. It doesn't require Wi-Fi. It doesn't require internet connection or anything like that, like some Switch games do and some other handheld device games do. This one doesn't require any of that. So this one can be anywhere at the grocery store, at the restaurant, wherever he needs his mind occupied, like he can have this with him. And he doesn't, up until now, he hasn't had anything like that. I kind of was very careful. We don't even have tablets in our house at this point. We have one iPad that I use for work and Colt uses for school. And then sometimes the other kiddos use it for school. But it's like for education only. So we're just now at the age of 9 for Cammy, just now introducing stuff like this. Because I didn't want him to rely on that. I wanted him to be able to, you know, entertain himself. Because you're not always going to have one of these in your hand. And I wanted him, all my kids, not just Cammy, but all my kids, to learn how to entertain yourself. Learn how to not have anything to do and be okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, learn how to daydream. You know, you don't always have to have one of these in your hands. But I feel like now at 9, it's an appropriate age to kind of introduce this and see how it goes. It might not go good, guys. I don't know. I'll keep you updated on it. But we did find this at FYE, and I did get it on sale. I can't remember. I think it was 15% off, but it was originally $40. So it was a little bit pricey, but he loves Pac-Man. He's seen it before, and he loves my Pac-Man shirt. He always asks for my Pac-Man shirt, so I figured he would really like that. The second handheld game set we got is this handheld Sega, and this has, how many games does it have?
Like 8.
This has like 80 games on it. So I told you guys this has a couple, and this will keep him occupied. But he can go in between this, and this has 80 games on it. This has old Sega games on it, which Cammy absolutely loves watching Shane play the older games. He likes watching gameplay like on YouTube of the older games. So I'm thinking this one is going to be the hit for him. I think this one's going to be the hit for him this year because he also really loves Sonic. Sonic is one of his most favorite things. Toy Story, Peppa Pig, Ben 10, Sonic, Pokemon. He likes all of those things like that. So I figured this will really be a hit. We got this off Amazon. I think it was refurbished, but it was only like 40 bucks. So this with 80 games on it compared to this with like 3 games on it, it was around the same price. You can't beat one of these. And then, like I said, he really loves Toy Story, and we recently just had to throw away his Woody and his Buzz because they had been through the ringer, y'all. Like, he is hard on his toys. He plays with them. Like, he loves them. So, we're going to have to pick up one of those. That's something that I have on the list. But for right now, he has these little, he loves, I'm going to open these for y'all. He loves anything to do with Toy Story, and he doesn't have any of these. He's had the Forky before, like in the toy, but he's never had the plushies. And Cammy likes plushies. He doesn't have a lot right now. Y'all have seen his bed. He doesn't have a lot. He has 2 that I know of. 2 plushies. He might be down to 1. He's really hard on plushies. But he's going to flip out over these. A, because he really loves Bo Peep, y'all. He has something for Bo Peep. And then B, he really loves Forky. This is going to end up in the trash because in the movie, Forky always tries to get in the trash. And Cammy, he has a photographic memory. He can remember anything. Like, he will quote, whenever he's feeling something, he will quote a movie to kind of get his feelings across. He quotes Toy Story all the time. So he's really going to have fit over these. I got these on Amazon too. I'll try to link them down below. Anything I can link, I'll link down below for y'all. Then we got him this Peppa Pig watch. I found this at Ross, I believe. I'm pretty sure I found this at Ross. But it's in little interactive teaching. You hear it? It's a little teaching watch. Cammy loves watches. Like, anybody who has a watch, especially if it lights up, he always goes straight for it. So I have a feeling he's really going to love this one. He's never had a watch before. So I'm thinking he's really going to love this. This is by VTech though, and I can't remember how much I bought it for. Then y'all know Cammy is a fan of puppets. He already has a couple in his room, but he does not have a Pikachu one. And when I saw this one on Amazon, I was like, he's got to have it. Like, he absolutely has to have it. This thing will keep his attention for longer than anything. The games, whatever, like, he will just sit there and do this all day long, and I love it. I love how, like, it kind of calms him. So he has a couple already, but he doesn't have a Pokemon one, so I picked this one up. This one, it was a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie, on Amazon. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, it was like $12 for a poppet. That's kind of expensive. I don't get it. It's kind of just rubber. I don't get it, but he really likes it, so it's worth it. Then we got this little Spider-Man Amazing Friends. Cammy loves anything Spider-Man. He really loves the Miles Morales Spider-Man. But this one, he doesn't have any of these. And so we were passing this in Walmart one day, and he said, Spider-Man! And he pointed to it, and he really wanted it. And I almost got it for him, but I was like, you know what? No. Like, we could get this and surprise him with it for Christmas. I think you guys have seen him in the background in the last video. He was playing with one of these. It was one of the Spider-Mans, and it had the vehicle. So, like, he doesn't know what's coming, but this is coming. We found that at Walmart, by the way. I can't remember how much it was, but it's from Walmart. We saw that at Ross, though, too, didn't we? Mm-hmm. We saw that at Ross, so you could possibly find it cheaper at Ross. And then the last thing I had to show you guys, it's not the last thing for him, but it's the last thing that I had to show you guys today, is this Fire HD 8 tablet. This is pretty much his big present. It's really hard to shop for him because you don't really know what he wants. Like, you can get a good idea, but you don't really know exactly what he wants. So we kind of just cover all the bases, like toys, and then things like those games. I know he's going to absolutely love those. But he really loves the tablet at Nanny's. Like I said, he's never had a tablet here, but at Nanny's he really, really loves it. I'm a little bit concerned about bringing a tablet into the home after not having one for so long. I feel like I might be digging my own grave. I hope not. But just in case, I got this one, which is basically for small kids. It's like ages 3 and up. So this isn't one that you can actually easily access the internet on or anything like that. It's basically these games right here, and that's it. That's what sold me on this one, because that way I can better monitor what he's on a tablet. Because that's one of the reasons why we haven't had a tablet in the house, is because I can't really easily monitor all the kids at once and what they're on. They know their boundaries, they know the rules, but still, Mama Bird, I'm a helicopter parent. I want to know what's going on at all times, especially when it's involving the internet, because you guys know my story when it came to the internet. At a young age, I was introduced to it, and it really, really was not good. It ended very badly for me. I got this where it limits what you can really do on it, and it's basically geared for younger children. That way everything that shouldn't be accessible isn't easily accessible. So that's all I have to show you guys today. I'm going to be working on another video tomorrow. Like I said, I'll do this in parts. I will probably get another part up this week, maybe 2 more parts up this week. The third part of the trailer cleaning will be up this week as well. And then I have an exciting video where I'm like giving myself a makeover. I'm going to be dyeing my hair and doing the whole 9 yards. We're going to be Princess Diaries-ing it up. That's exactly what we're going to do. Princess Diaries-ing it up. That's what I'm going to be doing. So I have a lot of exciting videos coming up. If they're shorter than normal, it's just because, you know, quantity, it's really hard to get a lot of them out there and them all be 30 minutes, 40 minutes long. So I'm trying really hard to get a video up for you every single day. I'm enjoying Vlogmas. It excites me. It gives me ideas. Like, it's helping my creativities flow, so I like it. I love chatting with you guys every single day in the comments. It really, well, sometimes until a turd slips in. Then it's like my woo-saw just gets dookied on. But it really woo-saws me to be able to chat with y'all every single day. You guys give me such good advice and encouragement. Shane just got buried by boxes of toys. You guys give me really good encouragement. You encourage me and you motivate me and give me all the good advice, and I appreciate you more than you will ever know. I love you guys. I hope you have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. I'll see y'all tomorrow.